Hello, hello, how goes it? My name is Amby and this is Ambysco. This is going to be the first series and the first video on my channel, and we're going to be playing a Skyblock mod pack called Feed the Beast Skyfactory 3. I'm going to just hop right into a single player world. We're going to call it Ambysco Island, real simple like, and I will come right back as soon as it is loaded in. Alrighty, here we are in our loaded in map. Looks like we've spawned on just a tree and a single dirt block down there, so that should be interesting. We are gonna check our quest book. Where's our quest book here? Right here. And figure out what is going on here, what it wants us to do. I imagine the first thing it's gonna have us do is punch wood, but I'm gonna read out the beginning of this book here, and let's go. Hello and welcome to Skyfactory 3, a Skyblock mod pack. An infinite world of possibility awaits you. You'll be starting in a void world with nothing between you and death, but a single tree on one piece of dirt. But don't panic. The mods in this pack will allow you to get all the resources you need to build yourself an amazing world. Read on for more info about how to play this pack, who put it together, and for a list of goals for you to achieve. Alright, how to use this book. Use the arrows at the bottom of the pages to navigate. You'll see challenges separated into ages that represent the general path of progression, although you don't need to do them in order. Just check the box next to each challenge once you've completed it, and careful though, the quests become increasingly difficult as you progress. Don't forget to craft yourself an achievement stand to store the book on. Wonder what an achievement stand does, but we'll have to remember that. Alright. The challenges in this book will help you through the early game, but there are several commonly asked questions regarding biome behavior in Skyfactory. You can obtain water by using a barrel to catch rain or snow. If you happen to spawn in a desert where it does not rain, you can craft a water bucket. You may also craft wooden crucibles to collect water if needed. Look it up in NEI to learn more. Ocean and mushroom biomes are both viable locations to spawn in. Passive animals will spawn in them. If animals are not spawning, use bait to lure them into your base. Also, if you're the kind of person who likes to train dragons, remember that what biome you hatch your dragon in will determine what kind of dragon it grows up to be. Well, dragons. That is, that sounds like it could be fun later. Alright, and here's the credits. So credit to Bacon Donut, and he makes Minecraft content on Twitch at twitch.tv/bacon_donut. And special thanks to the Feed the Beast team. Here we go, the challenges. You can't beat the pack, but there's a list of challenges to help you progress. Don't worry if you don't know how to complete some of them. Have fun with the process of searching for answers. You'll learn a lot and have some fun too. And like they said, they're divided into ages that match up with the progression, but I don't have to do them in order. So here we go. Here is the wood age. A new age dawns before you. You don't have anything to work with but this tree, so let's make the most of it. So it wants us to use a crook on the leaves to get saplings and a silkworm. Alright, so a crook I think is just like sticks. A compressed crook. Interesting. So a wooden crook right here, yep, just some sticks. So that means we're going to need a crafting bench. And we're going to need some wood as well to both make the crafting bench and to make the crook. I'm just going to punch just those two pieces of wood. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Because if I go one block lower, I think the leaves on this tree may start to despawn. So we're going to build literally on top of this tree for now. That seems to be our best bet. You just get a crafting bench here. Plop that down, get some sticks, and now we have a crook. I'm going to pick the crafting bench right back up because we're going to be breaking most of these leaves to get down to ground level. And we're just going to try to break them top down. That way we lose as few of them as possible. Be very careful to not fall off here. Hold and shift. And the crook will give us additional saplings and a chance at these silkworms here that I think you can use to craft string. So it looks like we're getting quite a few saplings out of this, which is nice, and a couple apples, which will be good to keep our food up. We're not jumping around or fighting mobs yet, but we will be eventually. Alright, I think we're going to try breaking these leaves before we move down the tree because I don't want them to despawn. And there's a chance that we can pick up some of the drops if I break them while I'm standing over them. Yeah, not having any luck yet. Lost the one sapling, but it's not the end of the world. We do have 6 already. Oh, I think that was a silkworm. That's kind of sad. We're not picking up any of the items. Well, I guess if we're not having any luck with that, I'll break the ones that are out here by the edges, and then we'll break the wood to go down a level. Hopefully we can catch the ones that are right next to the trunk of the tree, even if we aren't able to catch these ones on the outside. We definitely won't be able to catch them if they despawn or if we break them while we're on the tree, so that's why I'm hitting them manually first. Alright, so just breaking this piece of wood, and real quick, gonna hit all of these. There we go, there's a silkworm. And it looks like that silkworm might be the only thing we get. Yeah, that was it. Okay. So let's check our quest book. Silkworm done. And we want to twerk a sapling into a tree. So before we do that, I'm going to break the last 2 pieces of wood and expand out just a little bit by making some slabs. Let me get a crafting bench down. There we go. Get some slabs for us there. And expand this platform just so we can get a more consistent level of drops from our trees. We want to be able to capture as many of the falling items as possible. Having a bigger platform will let us do that, and it'll let us walk around a bit more without having to stand on a single block of dirt. Alright, almost done here. That was just one more slab than we needed, and we're not going to get that crafting bench, I don't think. But I'm going to break it anyway. Hopefully we get it. Yes, we got it. There we go. Perfect. And then it says to twerk a sapling into a tree. Oh, ooh. Well, there's a tree, so I guess twerking on saplings will bone meal them. Alright, make dirt by composting saplings or leaves in an oak barrel. So, first things first, let me just clean this tree up. I'm going to break the bottom 2, and then I'll break the rest with a crook here. We're going to try making a compressed crook. I'm curious to see what the benefits of that are. I wonder if it just has more durability, because I've never seen that before. I have played other Skyblock packs a long time ago, but I've never seen the compressed crook before. I don't think I've seen anybody use it before. So it's only like 2 logs wasted, and logs are basically free in this pack, as long as you don't lose your saplings. Alright. And I'm going to actually, before we continue with any quests, I'm just going to mine a few more trees, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I have broken a few more, or collected a few more trees, rather, and I moved all of the slabs in this platform down a level. That way we don't get mobs spawning on it as we increase in size. And I should have done that in the first place. I just wasn't thinking about it until it became nighttime. Beautiful sky at nighttime in this pack. But back to what we were doing in this quest book. We're going to make an oak barrel. We're actually make 2 oak barrels. And that way we can collect water and also do a little bit of composting. So an oak barrel right there in simple barrels. Whoa, that is not the kind of oak barrel that I think it's looking for. Hold on. Let me just try. It might just be called barrel. Let's see. It should be the, like, ex nihilo barrel. Yeah, it's called a wooden barrel, not an oak barrel. And that is just planks and slabs. I think we have enough for one barrel. Yeah, we have enough for 1 barrel for now. Not any more than that, unfortunately. But we'll get a barrel. We will do the task. and then check it off. I do wish this pack had an automated quest book, but it doesn't. So that is only so much you can do. I know it is a nice pack. I was looking through quite a few packs to find what I wanted for this playthrough, and this looked to be the best one. The only thing it was missing for me was a quest book. And we'll just dump some saplings in here and start composting some dirt. And then we will be able to place a second piece of dirt. And we're going to place it just like 2 blocks on the third block away from the last tree. Place it right there. Just got to make sure not to accidentally fall through. In the meantime, let's start chopping this tree down. And once we get just a little bit of these logs here, we're going to make a compacted crook. So let's get some sticks. I think we're gonna need 3 more sets of sticks to make 3 more crooks. Ooh, they don't stack. And let's try a compacted crook. Oh, maybe that's not the right recipe. Was it 9 of them? Oops. Crook, compressed crook. Oh, you have to craft it in the shape of a crook. And there we go. That looks funky. Oh, it's much faster. That's nice. Glad I made that. That's very convenient. Well worth the few little pieces of wood that it cost. Oop. Come on. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that last one. Honestly, I'm not even going to try. That's on top of the tree. It's not worth my time. Hopefully we can get some water and lava soon. I'd like to... oh, we did actually get the last one. I'd like to get a cobble generator going. I don't want to have to keep farming wood to get my slabs. I want to use cobble slabs. And I also would like to have some cobblestone tools. We have completed that, and it wants us to infect leaves with a silkworm, which will give us, it'll give us a string, basically, from the leaves. I'm going to craft a chest real quick, because we don't currently have a place to store anything. I don't want to have everything in my inventory. I just feel like it's probably not a wise idea. What I do want to do is place a torch, and... Can I place it on a barrel? No, I can't. But I can place it on the crafting bench. I only have 1 torch, but, you know, we'll use it. We'll take what we can get. Let me just dump everything in here that we don't need. Keep that on us. And what was it I was doing? I totally forgot. Oh, right. Infesting leaves with a silkworm. So you just need 1 silkworm. And plop that. I'm going to put it in the middle between the trees. Oop. Let me break a leaf there. Right there. That's going to take a little bit of time to infest all these leaves. You'll see the leaves will start changing color. Eventually, I believe they turn white, and we'll be able to get string from it. I will come back in just a couple minutes once all of the leaves have converted. Alright, all the leaves have converted. I moved all these barrels and stuff down a layer so that they wouldn't be obstructing our view as much, and they'd be a little bit more convenient. And now that all these leaves are converted, we're just going to break them down, grab lots of string. And it's good to conserve silkworms. You don't want to use, you want to chain them on trees, just because even though it takes slightly longer, it does allow you a little bit more, man, there's some kind of broken block here. It allows you, what in the world? There's something broken, like right here, some glitch block. Stay away from that. Using the silkworms on chained trees like I did with these 2 trees here gives you a little bit more silkworms to use later, since if you had the trees separated, you would have to use multiple silkworms to get the same number of leaves. And later on, when you're not manually breaking leaves, you're not going to have very many silkworms, so it is... in case you need to use one, instead of having to break a bunch of leaves to get it, you have a little bit more of a security net there. Alright, so we're just going to grab another wooden axe. I know I'm kind of wasting wood, but I don't feel like waiting the excessive amount of time to chop wood by hand. So we're going to make wooden axes for now until we can get stone ones, and much, much later from now, iron ones. Alright, we should be able to make a sieve soon, which will give us some resources. I don't know if it gives us cobble, but I do know it'll give us things like sand, gravel, that type of stuff. And I imagine that is the next quest after getting this string. Let's pop that open. We've got infest leaves with the silkworm. We got use a crook to get string, and yep, craft a sieve. Alright, so the recipe for a sieve. Oop, I spelled that wrong. There we go. A recipe for a sieve is going to be just some slabs and sticks and planks. And then you have to just pop a mesh on it after that. And I believe a sieve, the mesh for a sieve is just that recipe. Yes, it is. And a sieve is going to be, oh, I forget the recipe now. Yeah, that's what it was. Just get a couple sticks. I think we might actually have some sticks. Nope, just one. So 2 sticks. There we go. Some planks here and a slab. There we go. Now we've got a sieve. I am going to plop that on top of the wood for now, and we're going to stick a mesh right on it. And I think we just can sieve dirt. We don't have access to like gravel yet because we don't have a cobble generator. We can sieve dirt, and there should be something. Yep, we just got some stone, and 3 of them, a 4th one, would let us get a piece of cobble. So that'll give us type of like various types of resources we'll be able to use. Wow, I'm having some trouble with the words. Various kinds of resources will come out of the sieve based on what you put in it. So you see, if we go to just like regular dirt, I'm trying to find that in the menu here. Just keep clicking through. Here we go. Here's the 2 different pages of what dirt can give you, and they're just both regular dirt. So it can give you a various amount of seeds and pebbles and that type of stuff. And you can see it's just based on what you use for the sieves. So there's string, and the other one is a flint one, and they have different drops that they will give you based on what mesh you use. You can put a lot of different resources in. If you saw, there's you can use dust. Dust is a drop that you can get later on by breaking down sand. You can put sand in here, and it'll give you things like spores for making mycelium and stuff like this, gold ore and everything. And again, it matters based on what type of mesh you put in. So the basic mesh, the one we have right now, it will give us, oops, it'll give us like cactus seeds, and what else was it? Nope. Here we go. So it'll give us cactus seeds and then some of these different ore pieces that will allow us to get access to iron and types of metals like that. We can also sieve gravel to get flint and ore pieces, and I don't think you can sieve cobble. No, you can't. But gravel with this diamond stiffened mesh can give you a lot of nice stuff like diamonds, but it is a very low drop chance is the only difference there. And you see it decreases actually with these lower tier meshes. So diamond has a 1% chance on an iron tier mesh, but on a diamond tier mesh it is a 3% chance. But they are expensive, so for now we'll stick with these string ones. We don't even have access to cobble anyway yet. For that, we are going to follow through the quest book until we get there. So we've crafted a sieve and a string mesh, and we are working on collecting rainwater. We don't actually have rain yet. We could melt saplings down to get water, I guess. I think you just put a torch under the saplings, but we don't want to waste saplings right now because it'll take probably 8 saplings to do that, and well, we gotta grow some more trees first. And I would like to take actually these 8 saplings that we have and stick them in a barrel to start getting our next piece of dirt. So let's break these 2 logs here on both the trees, and then we'll go to town with our compressed crook. Oh, and they are, yeah, there's a glitched silk block somewhere here, which is really annoying because it's starting to automatically trigger all these leaves, and I don't really want, don't want more string. We've got lots of string. What I want is saplings and apples and all that kind of stuff. I wonder where that glitched out block is. I would probably have to fill up all of this area with blocks until it unglitched itself. I don't plan on doing that. We'll just... Nope, that might have been the glitched one. Because they're popping up now. Those might have been the... Yeah, there's still another one like here. Hold on. Let's just make some planks, and I'm just gonna build in this area. Hopefully we can get rid of that glitch. It's probably just at head level here. In this, oop, there we go. I found it. You dirty little bugger. All right. Hopefully that was the only one. We'll see as soon as I break all these. We should stop bugging out when I walk around. Oh, no, there's one here too. Oh, found that one. That's really weird. It's probably this compressed crook here. It is probably moving a little bit too fast, and some of the blocks are freezing. But I'm going to use it regardless because it is way more convenient than the regular one, and we won't have to keep crafting or carrying a bunch of the regular crooks in our inventory. Okay, almost done with this, and after we pick all this up, we're just going to take this last little bit of wood, grow 2 more trees, and also look into melting saplings down into water, which should be interesting. I don't think I've ever done that before. I think I've always collected rainwater, but so far we've had no rain, which is very odd. I would expect to have had at least some by now, but none, so we'll see. Let me move this sieve down a level, because we're also going to want to place a crucible soon. So I'm just going to drop these 2 slabs down a level, and I don't think mobs can spawn on like sieves or anything like that, so we should be safe. This block isn't going to be safe right now, but we're close enough to it that nothing's going to spawn, and I'm building a crucible anyway. Yeah, that's not the recipe for a wooden crucible. So let's see. Crucible. Man, I don't know how to spell. Alright, so an oak crucible. There's no... Yeah, the other ones are clay based. So an oak crucible is just oak logs and a slab at the bottom. We've got slabs already, and we should just be able to craft that. Oh, we've got just the right amount of logs too. Nice. There we go. So there's an oak crucible. Let me grow these trees. That way we'll have something to do while the crucible's working. I'm just going to take this torch. Hopefully we don't lose it. Yeah, good. Drop that right there. Put a crucible on top. And fill it up with... Oop. Yeah, there we go. Fill it up with saplings. It's going to take quite a bit of saplings to melt down into a full bucket, it looks like. Hopefully it doesn't take too much. I think we might have actually filled it already. That might be all the saplings it needs to melt it down into a full bucket of water. Oh, yeah, there's another glitch block here. Come on, show your face. There you are. Yeah, so all these glitched leaves are causing this infestation to continue. I'm glad I have a couple saplings on me because that infestation is going to prevent us from getting saplings in any of the infested leaves. We'll get more string, but I don't really want more string. There's got to be an infested leaf somewhere up on top of these trees as well. If there's ones down on the ground, there's bound to be a glitch block above. Just jumping around. Yeah, I don't see it, but there's got to be one up there. That's unfortunate because we didn't get any saplings back. I'm just going to grow 1 tree because if that happens again, we're going to have some major problems. We're going to run out of saplings, and I don't know how to get any new ones in this pack. I think if we run out, we're kind of out of luck, so I'm going to save one sapling off to the side. I probably should have done that earlier. But we'll grow just one tree, and we will use a crook on it very quickly. That way, if there is a glitch, we still get most of the leaves back. Okay, it looks like we're safe now. We're going to break it down pretty quickly anyway. Hopefully there are no more silkworms infesting our trees. But we've got, well, no more silkworms infesting the leaves. There are going to be silkworms that fall out of the leaves when we crook them. But we did get more saplings, so we are safe for now. I'm just going to eat an apple real quick, get my hunger back up. Don't want to start getting all the way down and losing health. I mean, we can just jump off the world, but I feel like that's kind of cheating, so I'm going to avoid it. Alright, so I think we can make a wooden bucket somehow. No, those aren't. Those are deco craft. Those aren't relevant. Should be a way to make a wooden bucket, but I don't see it. Let me try wood. Nope. Maybe wooden. No, I don't see it. We will have to figure that out because now we've got some water to use, but I don't know how to use it. The quest book might tell us though. So we have collected water, and we can craft cobblestone from the small stones from sifting dirt. So we're gonna need to grow a few more trees, to say the least. And I think I'm going to take all the wood from growing a couple of these trees and turn it into more slabs and a bigger tree farm. We're gonna go for 4 trees at a time instead of just 2. That should make this whole process of collecting saplings a little bit easier. What I'm gonna do is pause the recording. We'll get all that done off camera, and I'll come back once I have a few more trees, a little bit more dirt, and then we should be able to sieve some of it and hopefully get some cobblestone for the first time since we've started this pack. Alright, let me pause the recording real quick and I'll be back soon. So I made a bunch of slabs off camera and I was expanding the platform and I noticed this block down there. And I don't know what it is, but what I do know is I'm going to jump and try to land on it. Oh, okay, so it was from, I fell off the platform earlier trying to place a lower layer. It looks like our graves will spawn on the ground there. I bet we can go and collect those later, although both of these are empty graves, I know that much. That's kind of funny that the graves will spawn down there at Y level 0. What isn't funny is that we've got a map marker there now. I don't know, there might have been one there already, but I think we can get rid of it just by going into our waypoints here. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. We don't need our death markers. At least not yet. The space is pretty small. It'd be pretty hard to figure out, or it'd be pretty hard to not know where we died. Back to pause recording again though. I'm gonna just expand this platform and do what I said before I got distracted. Alright, so as you can see, the platform's a lot bigger. I added about 2 stacks of slabs to it. And we've got one more of these trees placed up. We're waiting on just a little bit more dirt to get the 4th tree. There we go. Drop a sapling on that and have a little bit of dirt left over that we can then sieve, grow some more trees, and then sieve again. But we do have our first piece of cobblestone. We're going to save that first piece of cobblestone. We're going to place it right here behind the crafting bench, and we're going to put it down inside into the ground just a little bit. That way we don't have it sticking up too high. Drop a slab on it so that mobs can't spawn, and we're going to put a sign on it. We grab just a little bit, and we don't actually have any wood on hand, so we will grow a couple trees, get some wood for myself. That way we can put a sign on it and say, first cobblestone. We're going to hold that, keep that cobblestone, and cherish it for this entire series, because it is the first true landmark of our progression in this pack. So I've got my wood, I've got my planks, and in just a second we will have my sign. There we go. Place that right there. Oh, wow, that is a wacky sign inventory. Okay. All right. Or not sign inventory, I meant interface. But that's cool. We can do all kinds of stuff with the sign. I just wasn't aware that that was how that worked. But we will name it first cobble. Real simple like. And we're going to make that text real big. And why don't we make it blue? Oh, wait. We've got to like highlight, I guess. Yeah, there we go. So to highlight like that, all I did was hold shift and hold the left arrow until it highlighted what I wanted. And we'll make that. Oh man, it got rid of it. Okay, well. Oh wait, not all caps. First cobble. There we go. All right. Cool. Ain't that cool? Wow. I'm impressed. Right? We got cobble. We've got trees. I mean, it's like almost like we've got a fully functioning Skyblock world, except for we don't have a cobblestone generator that doesn't involve sieving dirt and crafting pebbles together. Which I don't understand how small little pebbles out of dirt can make a full-size piece of cobblestone with like two pieces of dirt. 2 pieces of dirt. There you go, full-size piece of cobble. I feel like you should have to do a little bit more with the dirt, but maybe that would be too farmy. Probably should not say that. Don't want the mod pack to get updated post-mortem and suddenly require me to do way more work to get cobble at this stage before we actually have a real generator going. Sorry about those leaf sounds, they're a little bit loud, but I don't want to turn the block sounds down permanently, and it's not like we're going to be listening to this for too long. Once we have all these leaves, we will craft up a few more things of dirt, get a little bit more cobble going, and then look at the next quest. And I will worry about breaking all this wood off camera unless I need any of it for a quest. You guys don't need to sit there and wait for me to finish that. Alright, here we go. Just a little bit more dirt going. Place these 2 saplings down, and I will break these 2 pieces of wood real quick, just because they're bothering me. You don't want to have floating trees. It's bad Minecraft etiquette. Once this dirt's done, we will go back to Civet, but for now, let's take a peek right back into the quest book and craft cobblestone. We did that, and it wants us to craft a hammer to turn gravel into turn cobble into gravel, gravel into sand, and sand into dust. So we're gonna need some more cobble. And we don't have that yet, but we do have dirt. So let's see what our drops are. Hopefully we get a good amount of stones from both of these. We had 2 stone in our inventory already, so that looks like we got 6 more. That's 2 more pieces of cobble. I think we're going to need way more than that to get a hammer. So that means that I'll be doing some off-camera wood farming. And I think this is the end of the episode. So I'll be doing some off-camera wood farming. We'll come back next episode and see what a hammer looks like. Yeah, I know it's not really that dramatic. There's got to be better cliffhangers later in the series, but for now, what a hammer looks like is all I can hook you in for the next episode. It's been good having you. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and drop a comment down in the comment box below if you've got any comments, questions, suggestions for the series. If you liked the video, throw a like, and if you'd like to see more, throw a subscribe over my way, and hit the bell icon if you'd like to actually get notified. Especially since I'm a small channel, there will be very little chance of you actually getting my videos in your subscription box if you don't hit that bell icon. Again, thank you for watching. It's been great, and see you next episode.